Fair enough. You just spoke about mental clarity. Clarity is powerful, right? And I was looking at that yacht because I was like, how far away is it?
Yeah.
Like, what does it cost? What is it? And what does it cost? Not just what does it cost to buy, but like, you know, you shared that conversation about the guy in the jet.
Yeah.
The guy in the jet and the jet sail and how he knew all the numbers and everything. And I was like, okay, I don't even know what these yachts are worth. Do you know what I mean? And how can I, okay, cool, let me start looking into it. And I sat there that night, and I was going to send it to you. And it was only a couple nights ago.
Yeah.
And I was looking at all the numbers. Like, okay, cool. Let me crunch some numbers here. Like, what do I need to, how much do I need to make? How much cash flow do I need to be having per month to be able to make this all work? So I ran the numbers on everything. Houses, cars, toys, chopper, boat, jet. I ran the numbers. And I was like, let me look into this. Like,
the numbers.
I've got the numbers right in front of me. And I was like, I want to know, like, cool, how much income do I need a month? Do I need $1 million, 10 million, 100 million? Like, what's the number? I got no idea.
Reverse engineer it.
That's what it's hard. That's what I did.
Cool. Let's go.
So, first things first. Put down the dream house. What would you write down as a figure?
For a dream home?
Dream home.
I'd say, I mean, it really depends on the suburb.
Dream home.
But let's, a dream home?
Dream home.
Okay, I'd say, let's say $7 million.
Okay, I'll put 20.
You're going to Toorak. No, fuck, all right.
What a Patrick B. David style.
Oh, yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
20 mil. I figured home loan's probably going to be, generally, I don't know this for a fact, but I've heard from people that generally people at that level of wealth don't pay retail interest rates.
Yeah.
They get special rates.
Yeah, of course. 100% they do.
Yeah.
I know of someone that was in that.
So, but I worked it out of, okay, cool, let's just say the interest rates never change. They're probably paying 4% now.
Yeah.
Interest rates about 6.5 or whatever, they're probably paying about 4.
Yeah.
They're paying less. And to do that and pay principal and interest, so if you're probably buying maybe a $22 million home at that rate, right? Because you're going to have a deposit, etc., blah, blah, blah. So you're probably going to loan 20 mil, have a $20 million loan at 4% over 30 years, pay principal and interest, paying $96K a month.
Mm-hmm.
So $24K a week in weekly repayments. And I was like, it's not too bad for like
$20 million.
Fuck it, that would be a sick home, dude. Yeah, like you have a chopper in the backyard.
Yeah,
like see, $20 million homes are fucking. Have you looked at $20 million homes?
Yeah, I know.
Because that's what I did then. Okay, let me see what $20 million gets me.
Yeah,
and you look at 20.
What suburb were you looking at?
Honestly, you know what I did? And everyone should do this. You need to know what money gets you, and go to realestate.com and search without putting anything in, and go highest to lowest. And go to car sales and search without putting anything in, and go highest to lowest, and just see what the fuck's available. Because when you see someone selling a $6 million car, you're like, how the fuck's this person selling a $6 million car?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? On car sales. Anyway, so 100K a month for 1.2 mil a year. Okay. That's a significant amount of money, but fucking significant fucking home.
Yeah, exactly.
That 20 mil. Fucking hell. Fucking don't talk to me into that shit. Anyway, that was the first number.
Did you have a podcast studio in there?
Dude. What? I'd have like 3. What if one caught fire? Do you know what I mean? How am I going to cast? Yeah. It'd be sick.
Too much.
It'd be the best. That's a $12 million home. So if you ever wanted to know how much a $20 million home repayments were, it's about 100K a month. The toys. And then I sat there writing, okay, cool, this car, that car, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I'm going to equate for, and you know who I like that they do this? The Tate brothers.
Yeah.
They got fucking 36 cars, whatever the fuck it is. And I think that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is a great leverage asset in the sense of how much leverage do you have when, if I want to cut a deal with you, yeah, and I've got 36 supercars, and then I'm like, George, listen, I think we could really do this deal together. Have a think about it. Here, have a McLaren for the weekend. And
Get back to me.
call me on Monday. Dude, like, fucking hell, come on. That is leverage.
Yeah.
And I just think that's sick. And I want to sit there, which McLaren do I drive? That sounds so cool to me. Okay? Or, should we take the chopper should we take the McLaren to the chopper? Because the chopper's fucking on the other side of the backyard.
It's all right.
Yeah. Well, you fucking walk.
What's wrong with you?
Not a chance. 10 mil, 30% balloon, 5 years, 5%.
So, how many cars are you getting? Oh, just toys.
I just account for around, I accounted for around 10 mil.
Okay.
Because I thought that'll give me the chopper or choppers. And, a couple of boats and some cars. Toys. I've classified it as toys.
Yeah, cool.
And around 10 mil, I thought,
Yes.
a significant, like you'd have whatever you want for 10 mil, dude.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
5%, 5 years, 30% balloon. That's the rate I've been given now. More than 5% though. 145k a month. And I thought, okay, cool. That's, so we're sitting on around 250 a month now. So around $250,000 in repayments a month so far. And we've only got the house and the cars and the toys. Okay. Chopper would be in there. Bikes would be in there. Jet ski.
Whatever, yeah.
10 mil. Good. The yacht. And then I've written next to the yacht, this is not a toy. 60 mil. Okay. And I even got to the point where I'm like, how can people fund these things? Like, there must be something I don't understand. How do they fund it? Who does the yacht loan and who funds it? Like, what banks fund it and what's an interest rate? Like $60 million. What's the interest rate on it? Can't be fucking 7%. So I put down 2%. Do they do it over 30 years?
Yeah.
Is it a lease thing? How does it? I don't know. But I did it 2% over 30 years. Whatever, man. We're going to keep this young and grow old in it. $220 a month. So we're now sitting at around $500,000 a month. Okay? 470 to be exact. And then I did the jet. So I was like, okay, cool. What's a jet worth? 50 mil. Yeah, you get a significantly good, you can get a decent jet for 50 mil.
Oh, dude, you're getting 100%.
Yeah, you get a really good jet.
Called Gulf Streams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For 50 mil. 2%, 30 years, 185 a month, plus all the maintenance, which might be a couple of mil a year. Right? And then I said, okay, cool. But you're going to have this house. And they're probably the main things. Right? So you're looking at roughly $650 a month to have all those things. So someone living this sort of life might be spending $600,000, $700,000 a month just on assets, etc. Okay? But then I thought, okay, cool. You need a housekeeper. I wanted to figure.
Yeah.
Like, how much money at what point do the businesses have to get to for me to profit this much? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I was trying to get clarity on it. And I'm like, okay, cool. What do I need? I need a housekeeper. I have a mansion and sit there pulling out a vacuum. You know what I mean?
Get the Dyson, the cordless.
Yeah.
Run out of battery.
They're like 17. So I said, okay, cool. You need a housekeeper. I need two. People who are going to maintain the house, maintain outside, etc., whatever. Housekeepers, I counted for $15K a month. Two housekeepers, 7.5 each, decent wicket, almost 6 figures, $15K a month. Cleaners, maybe $3K a month. They come through maybe once a week, come through and give the place a full clean. And I might actually be more than that now that I think about that. Gardeners, $1,000 a month. How much are you going to spend on a gardener?
No, you probably spend a fair bit, I reckon.
I reckon.
Yeah, if you got a property that big, yeah, for sure.
Potentially.
Yeah.
And then I thought, personal chef.
Oh, without a
I
doubt.
want a personal chef. Cook for me, good food, clean food. I'm going to be eating lettuce at that point in my life. I'm sick. And I counted for $12K per month for a personal chef. So $3K a week. So you get all your meals cooked, etc. And then I couldn't think of anything else to add to the list. And then I thought, okay, cool. All that equates to roughly around just over $700K a month. So if you've got a business that does 7 mil a month, which would be 85 mil a year, which is a significantly large business, you need profit margins of around 10% to pay for that. All of that. Now, there's going to be parts of it that I don't understand, like how you fund the jet. maybe you don't have to pay as much as I'm thinking. Maybe there is a balloon, blah, blah, blah. I don't understand that level of wealth yet.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to run some numbers to be like, okay, cool. 85 mil a year, and I'm get there. That's just, I can see the finish line now. I'm not just running in that direction anymore. Now I'm like, oh, there's a flag. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, target. Yeah. I even looked up how much to charter these stuff. Like, well, do I have to have a jet? What if I just want to charter it? Like, what if I just want to not catch
Public transport. Commercial flights, yeah.
What if I just
Because you can do that at a Tullamarine.
Yeah, I saw someone.
One of my mates' brothers is a pilot for a private jet company.
I was flying the helicopter the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Is
that at Essendon?
jet taking off.
Was that at Essendon?
Yeah, and I'm like, who's in that? He's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And I was like,
They
after the plane right now.
Yeah, it's one of my mates works for one of those companies. My mate's brother, he works, and I was speaking to him, and he goes, "Yeah, it's not as expensive as you would think."
No, I think he goes the 10K.
No, it depends where you're going. It depends where you're going.
Yeah,
if you go to like Sydney, yeah, it's charter or something like that. But if you go into Brisbane and that's the thing with Australia though. Like,
dude,
where are we going to take the jet?
I'm just saying. Yeah, that's one thing.
Yeah,
another thing is, how often are you going to use it?
That's right. But even your super yacht, you're talking the 60 mil. Where the fuck are you going to put it?
Dude, I fucking looked at chartering a yacht.
Yeah.
I was like, do you need to own this? Like, what if you just fucking... You know what? I think a helicopter would be
sick.
Practical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what the laws are as far as landing your chopper in your property. Like in suburbia. So say this house was in Toorak.
Yeah.
I don't know if you could just get the chopper out of...
I think there would be particular, like,
noise.
you'd have to, noise. It's
But I do know.
Ever heard of chopper then?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, but then I do also know, say if you're going to go down to out of country, that's fine there. Like say
There's no disturbance.
Mansfield or whatever, if you've got a property down there, you can land there.
You have the property down there, and then you're like, let's go. And you're there in 15 minutes.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
So as opposed to the 3-hour drive that it might take normally.
And then you land and you get out and your housekeepers greet you and you say, can you get it filled?
Yeah.
And then he says no. Then you fire him. No, that's true. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I found this very interesting because I was like, let me just dissect it. Let me just look at what if you did it and it stopped? How many things have you thought about doing and then you're like, I don't even know what that looks like. And I was like, man, I've spoken about this. I think about it and I don't know the numbers. So let me just take a moment and it's all in my notes on my phone and just pull it all apart.
Yeah.
And
that's really cool.
It's cool. Dude, it's fucking sick exercise. Everyone should do it.
Yeah, but not from the perspective.
It costs you, dude.
Before you do that, though, I would go another step, or a few steps before that. Why not say?
So if you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click just over here. Or if you want to watch the full episode, you can click over here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and thanks for watching.